up and welcome to a new video. We are in the PGE Narodowy in Poland for the last round of Drift Masters, and I'm excited, I'm nervous, there's like lots of emotions really, but we are here, we're set up, everything is good, the cars are good. This view is absolutely insane. It never gets old, that's for sure, but we are just going to go for first practice now. Cars are pretty good, the guys spent all the day yesterday getting everything set up, getting the cars checked over and gone through. We had to take the gearbox out of Conor's car, make sure that everything was okay. We did. We had a suspicion that we had a damaged dog ring and stuff, so we got that sorted and everything good. But yeah, cars are perfect now, all service, spanner checked, everything is done. So practice has started. Group A and B have already been out. Fiona's on track right now, and then me and Conor go for Group C in like 20 minutes. So we're gonna go get in the car, make sure everything's okay, and yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be good fun, and yeah, we will see you on the track because we have the GoPro to try to get some onboard straight away. And yeah, looking forward to the rest of the day. Practice will be good, track looks good, the roof is open, so no wet weather, everything should be as normal basically. And yeah, qualifying tonight, can't wait. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's a good day, and yeah, catch you on track.
in the game, serious Conor. It's go time. It all starts now. First qualifying round coming up. Nervous, messing around because I am actually nervous. I'm just not going to admit it. Yeah, nervous. Lots to lose, lots on the line. All this weekend is going to be like that. So, but you know what? I'm going to enjoy every single lap in the car and be grateful for all these guys who are the bone behind this team all the year, and every single person who has made all this enjoyable and all this happen. So I'm going to look forward to this weekend. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to get stressed out about the end goal, even though that's what we came here to do. But I'm going to go enjoy the first qualifying run, take it lap by lap, and see where we end up.
Pretty nervous.
What's the plan?
Just make it around, put a good score, somewhat of a good score on the board, and just try to be in the show for the second place.
So we go back to the line to our first Irish driver from the Shanahan camp. It is, of course, the one and only Fionn Roch. From Mallow in Ireland, 2JZ Toyota GTA 6, 975 horsepower. Up and down season for Fionn. Yeah, kind of had strokes of luck and then some misfortune, some crashes. What can he do this weekend in Poland as he gets on the handbrake, sets that car up nicely for that first long outside zone. Fionn now bringing that car onto the inside, looks for this inside transition, and again follows that line, that curvature of the wall as Jacob was talking about. Gets himself into outside zone 4, stands on the throttle, lights up the tyres, just working that left foot brake, not too heavy on it, as he follows a really nice line now into outside zone 6. As Fionn Roch puts the back end of that car right where it needs to be, impressing the judges. Fully locked up on the front brake though as he gets himself into 7 and across the line.
Something that does happen though, where the rubber starts to flake off. Yeah, there is a certain point where the tarmac is only able to hold so much rubber, and then it flakes off and it gets really strange.
Look, really good score there for Fionn Roch as it drops in, an 88 dead on the board. It's Jack Shanahan up next, a man that is in the fight for the championship. We know that Deane can't win it, but the man from Killavullen, from Cork, could. It's Jack Shanahan, 26 years old, GTA 6 off the line, 2JZ. What has he got as he fires it in? Shanahan on the throttle nice and early, looks for the wall, puts the GTA 6 where it needs to be. As Shanahan now opens up the throttle, we go closer to the wall with Deane as he puts it back onto the wall once again. He's into this outside zone, there's no correction. Look at the front wheel, it's barely moved an inch as Jack Shanahan absolutely dialed on that perfect qualifying line. Fires it across the circuit on the foot brake nice and early into outside zone 6. We can't even see him through smoke as Shanahan goes for outside zone 7 and across the line. That's in. It's going to be a 94 from the judges. They're not that impressed. It's the man that's leading the championship. Conor Shanahan on the line, 1,000 horsepower underneath his foot. He screams through the gears as Conor Shanahan, your championship leader, fires in for initiation, and it's good from Shanahan. He's on the wall, it's clinical, but can he make it work the whole way through? Shanahan tries to go as deep and as wide as he can on every single turn as he gets himself into outside zone 4. His bumper to wall as Conor Shanahan fires the Red Bull GTA 6 through the middle of the circuit. He looks for the wall, he comes back through his own smoke once again. He stalls up ever so slightly in outside zone 6. He shallows off the angle. He dials the angle back in across the line.
This is close.
Look at
everything
this.
about it.
Shanahan waiting for the score to drop in. It's a 95.2 for Conor Shanahan. He'll be happy with that as Fionn Roch now sits on the line, sits in 32nd place with an 88 dead.
He's been here before.
He certainly has been here before, and he did improve, and he did move himself up the order to the mid-pack as he now struggles and wrestles this GTA 6, 1,000 horsepower around this circuit, flicks it into this first outside zone, stands on the foot brake, is quite heavy though from Fionn Roch as he now picks up these 2 inside zones. It's a nice line as he transitions into outside zone 4, foot flat to the floor from Fionn as he works his way around on and off that foot brake, trying to get that car right where it needs to be. It's a good line once again into 5. Is it going to be a good line into 6? And it is, but he stalls up the car massively once again as he comes into the wall, and the judges won't like that. He's on the foot brake again across the line on 7.
Man,
he shakes his head, he knows again himself.
He knows who he's fighting through.
Drift Masters, the heavy left foot braking is not what the judges wanted to see. Look, he moves himself up the order ever so slightly with an 86.
Doesn't have a shot at this championship right now.
Well, he certainly does. He needs every single point on the board to keep a hold of third in the championship, or even the championship. It's an outside bet, but he could do it. As Shanahan comes off the line in the 2JZ Toyota GT86, and Shanahan is absolutely perfect on that first outside zone. Collects the inside zone, goes nice and deep on the second inside zone. It's a good line into outside zone 4. As Shanahan works his way around that long outside zone, a little bobble on the wall there. Maybe he could have gone too deep. Now keeps a hold of it, fires it through, slows the car on the handbrake as he comes into outside zone 6. Shanahan is on the rev limiter. He's giving that car everything he's got as he brings it across the line.
Could this be it? Could this be the run that tops qualifying?
Well, here we go, scores in, a 95.5, it's not enough. Shanahan out of the qualifying showdown. From Killavullen in Ireland, Conor Shanahan slams the Red Bull Toyota GT86 into gear. He pops it off the line.
What?
And it breaks. The car fails coming off the line. Shanahan's car fails coming off the line, and it could be heartbreak. It could be the end of the road for the championship.
Conor, we saw you take your foot off the clutch, the car jumped forwards, no drive. From what you can see already, can you tell us what's happened inside the car?
Yeah, broken axle off the start. I actually felt it in the burnout box that something was weird with the back of the car, like a clicking noise. There was a big run in the bag, but we're in the show. You can't win a championship in qualifying, you can win a championship tomorrow, and we're in the show. I'm just disappointed because I think we had everything in the bag to get P1 again tonight and get into the showdown and create maybe a little bit of a gap if it comes down to a final tomorrow, but you know, it doesn't matter. Grateful to be here, grateful for the opportunity, glad that it didn't happen in the first round and leave me down to a 0, and that pressure wouldn't have been nice tonight, but thank you to all the Irish supporting as always, my friends, my family who've came over. It's unbelievable. The fight is on and I'm excited to battle it out with Vientech tomorrow.
It's good to see you with a semi-smile on your face. I know things aren't ideal right now. I mean, like we said, 10th position locked in with qualifying. Tomorrow's the big day. It's what it all comes down to. It's where you're really going to show what you're capable of.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been nice for sure to get a bit of showdown practice tonight. But we just have to forget about that right now. Sometimes this is the joys of motorsport. It could have failed at a worse time. We have a chance to fix it. It's not a big problem. Team is doing a good job. You can't predict stuff like this failing. So thank you to my team. Thank you to everybody who's made it possible for this season so far. Game on tomorrow. The fight is on and I'm excited to battle it out with Vientech tomorrow.
This is the top 32.
So top 32 has started here. Conor has left the pits and gone to the queue as they are just getting towards the end of the left side of the bracket. I'm not until the second last battle, so I still have some time to relax. I've just been watching the live stream, seeing what's going on. Got feedback from one or two of the drivers that the track is starting to feel a bit patchy and that it's not feeling the same as what it was in practice, which is quite annoying because the track is super consistent from the get-go here usually, and then obviously the more rubber that starts going down, it starts getting a little bit more inconsistent. So yeah, we're not too sure what we're going to do with our approach. Just need to try, figure out, make a plan. Cuba first is not going to be an easy battle, that's for sure. So need to try and make sure that we have some sort of a game plan, because we definitely won't be able to wing it with him, because he can definitely pull it out of the bag when he needs to. So we need to make sure that when we get out there that, heads in the game, get everything up to temperature properly, and then yeah, I think I'm going to lead first, and at least that way I can just try set the tone of the battle and try find the grip in the lead. Hopefully not push too much and just try and make sure they put down like a 90-point lead run and just be smooth and consistent with it basically, and then see what he does in the chase. We have that coming up. Peter's battle is not far away. He has quite a tough battle also. So obviously Conor and Peter being tied for points. Whoever finishes ahead wins today basically. So yeah, quite interesting, quite stressful, and it is a lot of pressure. Same with me and James, third position. Kevin Pessoa has been knocked out, so fourth position or 5th position is already after leaving. Trying not to think about it too much because it is what it is. It's been a long enough season and now it's just time to enjoy it and just see how it goes. But we're just looking forward to getting on track now and just hoping that everything goes to plan.
Seal the deal 110% and prove to everyone that that's why he's the champion.
And Matt Field would love nothing more than to play spoiler to that, you know, a perfect ending to this event for Conor Shanahan.
But look, you're now sitting there alongside a man who is crowned the 2025 Drift Masters champion. How do you take a man down that's got that much confidence under his belt? Well, we're going to find out. They're off the line. It's going to be Matt Field from the USA to take on Conor Shanahan from Ireland as they fire into initiation. Almost contact. Field is going for it. There's no messing around. Matt Field will not back down in that A90 Supra as Shanahan puts it towards the wall. Now fires in to outside zone 4. Field loses some ground, has to catch up. Shanahan dials off the angle, but still on a beautiful lead line as Shanahan looks for outside zone 5. Matt Field reins him in and reels in the young gun from Ireland as Matt Field goes to the door of Conor Shanahan around outside zone 6. One last zone to go and 7 done across the line. The door slams shut, he's ready to go. Gives everyone a wave back at home, watching along for the broadcast as he slams that 2JZ Toyota GT86 into gear and starts to creep already. And Matt Field now in that lead position. That drift falls, 890 Super comes off the line to lead out Conor Shanahan. Nice initiation from both guys as Shanahan now gets into it, gets onto the front wheel, onto the door of Matt Field as they fire through that inner zone. There's no shaking. Conor Shanahan almost takes the back bumper off the Supra as they get into outside zone 4. He goes wheel to wheel with him. Field on an absolute flyer though into the outside zone, nice and wide for 5. Matt Field on an absolute brilliant lead line, but that's only opening the door even more for Conor Shanahan as he creeps up even closer onto the front wheel, onto the door, and Shanahan is on him across the line.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for, Ian, that whole run, lead and change.
Who is going to be victorious? Who's going to take him through to the top 16 here? That parade, the big show, is what everybody wants to be in. Matt Field, though, for his first time here at Drift Masters, been an absolute credit to have him over here and an honour to have him here. And I'm excited to see if Matt Field decides to come back once again, Jacob.
I don't know. I don't know any more than you do.
Well, here we go. Decisions in. Left for Field, right for Shanahan. It's one vote. It's going to be a one more time.
How was that one more time?
Well, Jackie, if you can tell me that, I would be happy because I have no fucking idea.
Conor, we always know that you won a fight, not a forfeit, but congratulations, you are our 2025 Drift Masters champion. Can you tell us what's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, unbelievable. What a feeling. I never wanted to win a championship like that. I really wanted to battle with Peter tonight, so huge respect to Peter and all the Workhouse team. One of the best teams in world drifting. You know, they proved it so many times, and crazy that a mechanical like that took him out. And I really don't know if I had the mental strength to fight for a championship tonight. So you know what, I'll take for it. Hardest couple of weeks of my life, to be honest. Hardest weekend of my life. And yeah, I'm just happy. The mind can be a crazy thing sometimes. And you know, everybody here, everybody at home, remember that you've got always people around you who care so much about you. And it's been hard. This couple of weeks have been hard, but I've been trying to find myself, and I'm glad that I'm driving as good as I want to be. Surprised a little bit with it one more time there. I thought for sure we had loads in the tank. Matt was making mistakes everywhere in front of me, but I'll take it, run it again. Tonight's a bit of fun for me. I don't really care what way it goes. I came here to get the job done. Glad that I did. My partners, fans, everyone who's traveled so far, 2025 Drift Masters champion, baby.
Absolutely, Conor, congratulations. We will see you in your one more time battle, but for now, enjoy the moment.
Let's do this. Thank you, thank you.
It's going to be Jack Shanahan to take on Jakub Puszczonski. GT86 2JZ takes on B58 GR86, 900 horsepower, 950 horsepower. Two very similar chassis, two very decorated drivers in their own right. Both drivers doing rallying on the side.
I know, crazy. One starts in drifting and does a bit of rallying. The other one, you know, starts in rallying and does some drifting.
It's great. Crazy.
It's great. And Jack Shanahan, I mean, more weight on his shoulders, trying to hang on to that third place spot in the championship.
Yeah, another driver in the fight for third in the championship. How is he going to be? He's currently sitting third in the championship. He wants to secure it. He's firing through the gears. He flicks that car to angle on initiation. Puszczonski now looks for the on that inner zone, almost takes a front bumper off, and even Puszczonski took a step back to take a look at that view as he fires into outside zone 4. Puszczonski trying everything he can to hang with Shanahan as he makes a dive down the inside into outside zone 6. Shanahan goes for that wide line, he makes it work as
Okay, Jack, good lap. You guys look like a really solid lead. He was pretty much on you the whole way, so to not even didn't stretch his hands, you really got to push her. Yeah, okay. The track is super sketchy, man. There's lots of angle changing, I think. Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, just so you know, if you see him start cutting off the lead, you can relax, okay? Like, but until that point, you have to push. Okay, I try to just play around, make sure the car is full. Yeah, like, he has to deliver a really good lead here. So, if he fucks up that part, you can start to relax, but you have to take advantage of it as well. Yeah, I understand. No, I hope.
Make sure that lead car doesn't take off without them.
Here we go, slam the car into gears. Puszczonski now leads out. Jack Shanahan trying to keep that inside line, trying not to spin the wheel, trying to keep up with Puszczonski on initiation. They both firing. Look at this more angle. Shanahan is already on the door. Through Puszczonski as they fire through those inside zones. And look at this from Shanahan on the back bumper transition. We haven't seen anyone else do that, but it works. And look how early he can get to the door and outside zone 4. It's very scrappy. From Puszczonski barely in outside zone 4. Now he starts to find that wide line. He flicks the car for outside zone 6, but there's no shaking the Irishman. The Shanahan goes for the door, and he goes for the rear wheel. Look at this, Jack all over it.
Well done, boy. Well done. Good job. I think he messed up a lot going to outer zone 4, yeah? I agree. I saw you pull back there. Like that, I agree. He made a big correction. I had nothing to do there, so we'll see. I'm going to get out. Thank you. Oh, no problem. Good job, Jack.
Here we go. It looks like the decision's in. Easy for the judges, maybe. Side left for Shanahan, right for Puszczonski. It's going to be one vote for Shanahan. It's 2 votes. It's Jack Shanahan getting the win and advancing through to the top 6, top 16 and securing even more points for that third place finish.
So we're just in for chapter 2. We took the win, so now we're against either Orion or Rendezvous, so the battle's all getting much easier really. This is going to keep getting harder and harder. We actually had to push quite hard against Puszczonski, like we knew it had to put in like a clinker believer, to be honest. It's kind of done what I knew I had to do. And then on the chase, I knew he was there everywhere, so I knew I had to just kind of go a bit more aggressive and then just try to carry the angle behind him. And it seemed to pay off. I feel like it was quite aggressive, but I haven't got to watch it back yet, so I'm going to watch it now. But yeah, felt pretty good. The car is sweet, it's fast, so I feel like we have a good package at the moment and we can even put in a bit more if we have to. So we'll see. We'll double check the logs, we'll get Lloyd to plug into the ECU master and make sure it's all good. But yeah, really good. So Connor's got one more time now, man, and hopefully he can get through that as well.
And it looks like it's going to be the one more time battle between Conor Shanahan and Matt Field.
I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited. Chatting with the judges about it. It was a couple of small mistakes from Matt Field. It was obviously that transition with the inside clip. Conor Shanahan, the initiation, not really what they were looking for. So a couple of points deducted for each, and that's why we run it one more time.
certainly do, and this will be the final battle of our top 32 before we move it along to this evening, where we go under the lights here in the stadium for our big top 16 parade. And that's when things will heat up. We will crown the winner of our final round. Here we go, Carl slams again. It's going to be Shanahan to lead out. Matt Field from spotting the top 16 awaits for one of these guys. Who's it going to be? As Shanahan fires that car in. Oh, and it's a big dive once again from Matt Field. He's not messing around, he's hungry for it. He wants to get himself into the main show as they fire through that inside zone. Field doesn't back down, but Shanahan's on a blinder. Leaves them right where they need to be. Shanahan puts bumper to wall, he tags the wall. It's a little heavy from Shanahan, and Matt Field backs out of it. Now makes a dive. Oh, and a mistake from Field as he goes for it once again. Super aggressive from the American as they start trading paint and body panels around the circuit. Yeah, it looks like they're all ready to rock and roll. You can see Matt Field now in that lead position. They both get the thumbs up from our star line, Marshall Martin. The door slams shut. Both gears slamming to gear. Both cars slamming to gear as they creep off the line. And Matt Field to lead out Conor Shanahan. Look at this. Shanahan is pushing Matt Field around the start line. And Conor Shanahan wants this more than ever as he's glued to the side of that Supra. They fire through the inside zone. Shanahan won't go down without a fight as he now starts to repay the favour. A little wobble from Shanahan, but he's straight back into it. Straight back onto the door of that A90 Supra. And he's closer than Matt Field as he tags the door every single part of the track. This is a masterclass from Shanahan in that chase position. Matt Field out front doing an incredible lead line as they bring it across the line.
Definitely. You know, fucking good job. Let's just see how they judge the lead run, okay? His mistake was way bigger than any mistake I had in outer zone 4. But it should be you all day.
This is drifting at its finest. Look at
this. These are the two guys are having so much fun. Matt Field's having a great time. Here we go. Side of left for Shanahan, right for Matt Field. It's with one vote for Shanahan. It's Conor Shanahan. He seals the deal and he seals the championship in the way he would have wanted. And look at that, what it means to him. The 2025 Drift Masters champion.
Conor Shanahan now in front of the fans, in front of the Irish section here in Norway, giving him a little bit of a smoke show.
Yeah, he certainly does. He pulls over to the Irish fans to do a massive burnout. He's going to jump on the roof and he's going to wave to every Irish fan that are right underneath our commentary booth. And look to Conor Shanahan, crowned the 2025 champion here this weekend, and he seals the deal with a win in top 32.
We are just getting ready for top 16 parade. I have Oliver Rendeloo and Conor has
Laurie Heinen.
Laurie Heinen. So two fairly hard battles now, to be honest, because both very fast cars and very good chase drivers. So yeah, we have top 16 parade now, and to be honest, I don't even want to go to the parade because that's when it really starts getting nerve-wracking, I think, when you see all the people, because top 32 is busy, but top 16 gets really busy. So
I will live my best life.
Now, would you want to give a fuck now?
I
Because
don't give a fuck
your
what
job's
happens.
done.
I'll
My job
happily
not done.
go drink a double vodka sitting in the grandstand if it doesn't go to plan. Or else she possibly, because it's getting flat out now for the rest of the night, like nodding left on her record, wreck the thing, or else it's going to win, one or another. Because I don't really care at all.
I don't reckon it, because I don't want to do that before.
Yeah, but you could be busy enough. Like. But yeah, no, very happy, obviously. Job done kind of for me, to be honest. Pressure is off, and now we just have to enjoy the rest of the event. Focus on Jack getting third. Make sure that Matt's put his energy into Jack now. And yeah, Jack kind of comes to priority right now to make sure the third place on the podium is possible. And he's not going to go again. He's not racing somebody easy for third place. So, but he'll be fine. I know he has it in him. And
We better go.
Yeah.
Because they're giving out.
Yeah. That's
But
the
yeah,
lads, yeah.
top
Fair play,
secret.
Sound lads, sound. Take it easy now, lads.
I think he's already after
Come
us.
on, yeah.
Fucking vodka.
Get in, yeah. He must go, he said. Jack must go, lads, because he said he's getting in trouble.
In front of the crowd, and there he is, the man of the moment, Conor Shanahan. And look what it meant to him.
We better go. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Cheers. Obviously, it's going to be a tough battle, and yeah, we'll see. Definitely drive as hard as we can. But to be honest, just have as much fun as we can with it, because that's what it's all about right now, I think. So it has been nerve-wracking, slightly different to all these people, but it is what it is. We try to back them out and do my thing.
It's time for top 16.
Let's do this. You man, full 10, let's go. I'm fucking slim.
On the line alongside the 2023 and the 2025 Drift Masters champion.
This is going to be crazy. Lowry, he needs this. Conor, he's just having a good time.
It certainly is. These guys are going to party right now on circuit as they come off the line. Heinen to lead them out. Look at this, Shanahan and Heinen go for it. They fire into outside zone 1. Shanahan shallows up the angle now, dives onto the front wheel, avoids contact with Laurie Heinen. They flick it through inside zone 3, but look at Shanahan. He's absolutely glued to the side of that NASCAR V8 powered 180SX. They get it all the way through 4 and they look for 5 and it's still there. Oh, wow, what a transition from Conor Shanahan as he now fires back onto the door once again, up onto the inside, more angle thrown at it from both guys.
His lead was super scrappy. I agree. Focus point, good fucking chase by the way. Impressive, brother, impressive. Solid lead, no big pointers, just make your lead as good as you can. Remember your handbrake, remember it's just second lap on the tires, going as hard as on 6. Let the car cool down, take your time.
Now we stagger them back, and Laurie taking it a little bit wider off to the side. Very interesting.
Yeah, it starts to creep off the line as soon as they get that green light ready to go, and it will be Shanahan to lead them now. Laurie Heinen to give chase as they fire in. Laurie Heinen now, look at this, reels in Shanahan straight away onto the door he goes. As Shanahan wants to lay down a perfect lead line, keeps the front end of that GT86 clean, but Heinen almost backwards entry into outside zone 4, and look at Laurie Heinen, he's coming for it now. He means business as he puts that car where it needs to be. The sound of that car in this arena is nothing short of unbelievable. They fire in, they touch body panels, they bang wheels as they get into the wall. Shanahan onto the wall and across the line.
Yeah.
I think it should be you, Conor. I think it should be you. That was a better lead. He did the mistakes in chase. Good job. Made a small correction in outer zone 4, but it was not that big. I saw halfway through you had one, but comparing to his, it should be nothing close, in my opinion.
Looks like Laurie Heinen's car losing. Oh, look at this, a damaged radiator in the back of Laurie Heinen's car. He's losing a lot of water.
So there from the Irishman. Larry's got the nervous smile.
Well, here we go, side of left for Heinen and right for Shanahan. It's 1 vote for Heinen and it's a 1 vote for a 1 more time. Oh, it's going to be a 1 more time. And look, we go back on the line. Jack Shanahan leads out Oliver Randalou. Here we go, off the line. Jack Shanahan to lead out Oliver Randalou for a spot in the Great 8 Awaits and the 3rd in the championship. Still alive for one of them, and look at that. Shanahan with shallow angle. Randalou says, let's go for it, and pushes him to more angle. They fire through into outside zone 4. Randalou goes for it once again. He knows he needs to be business with Jack Shanahan. He flexes the front bumper on the wheel of Jack Shanahan. Down the inside again, Randalou shuts it down. Almost puts the car into the wall, and Shanahan is up and gone.
He's close behind you there, going into outer zone 6. Where did he make mistakes? Going into outer zone 6, the second transition. Okay. I feel like I've done everything the same as normal, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to look at it now. Like, you go far track left, but yeah, I agree. You're doing everything normal, you have a short maverick pull, and you go in trouble again. In my eyes, it should not be blamed on you.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one. I think the judges have got a task on their hand. Shanahan pulls back up to the line. Randalou pulls up to lead them out. It looks like they're going to get the green light ready to go as Oliver Randalou pulls on the line. Jack Shanahan to chase him down the spot. In the top 8 away to one of these guys. Look at this huge separation. Oliver Randalou is up and gone now. Has Shanahan been told to hold back, or did he make a mistake on initiation? Look at this. Oliver Randalou pulling the gap on Jack Shanahan. He's not even in the question. Now starts to rein him in. Starts to find the side of this though. He's BMW. This isn't looking good for either of these guys. The shadow on the outside zone is Oliver Randalou, but now Shanahan finds the door of the BMW.
Holy God.
Drivers very, very scrappy all the way through. And there's Randalou with that signal of, I caught you on the transition.
Well, here we go. It's slide left for Shanahan, right for Randall. It's going to be Jack Shanahan. Jack Shanahan gets the win, advances through, and oh, it looks like there's an exchange of words down there.
Good luck. Yeah.
Back on the line for the one more time battle between Laurie Heinen and Conor Shanahan. There we go, no messing around, straight into it. Laurie Heinen to lead them out as they fire around that first long bit of track into outside zone 1, in and on the wall. Oh, contact once again. These two guys exchanging blows left, right and centre. They fire through that inside zone, back out to outside zone 4 as Shanahan goes for the front wheel. Look at Shanahan driving clever, shallows off the angle, then flicks it to angle, keeps with Heinen the whole way through, almost takes the back end off the car as they fire into outside zone 6. Heinen on a flyer, but look at this, it opens the door once again for Conor Shanahan.
Good job, fucking, that's the chase we need. You have to nail your lead as well. The lead was pretty good, so you have to do a good lead here. Can't leave it in the judge's hands. You have to show him all the speed you got.
Oh, and I can see steam coming from the back of Laurie Heinen's car as I look out of the commentary booth window. He's going to pull up now, and look at this. Steam from the back of Heinen's car. Is he going to be forced to pull off circuit? The amount of steam that's coming out of Heinen's car, I think he's going to be told to pull that car off track, and he is. And Heinen turns the car around and backs it straight off.
Oh, no. And the leak is present once again, and it is absolutely pouring now from the corner of that vehicle.
Yeah, and Heinen's asking to be pushed off the track. There is no way that that car can make it back out once again. That car getting too hot here in Poland. And with him pulling off the circuit, that can only mean one thing. That means, well, there we go. We have to make it official, and it will be Conor Shanahan getting the win. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our top 8. Here we go, back on the line. It's going to be Espen Road to take on Conor Shanahan. Espen Road been having a bit of a whale of a time this weekend.
Yeah, it's been crazy to see how his weekend has come up, but this is the opportunity he's looking for against our current champion.
It certainly is. Well, Conor Shanahan will be hoping for a clean battle and no one more times, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As he's been put through the ringer with one more times every single battle this evening here at the final of Drift Masters, and the 2025 champion will sit alongside Espen Road, and Espen Road will say, look, it's time for me to prove my worth.
Yeah, this is such a big opportunity, and another driver that you know you can go all in on and completely send it, because it's a trust fall you can accept.
It certainly is. Well, they're off the line and through the gears. Shanahan to lead out Espen Road. They're messing around as he flicks that car into initiation. It's a nice line already for Conor Shanahan. He's got it dialed. Espen Road, though, keeping up with him, keeping the front end of that BMW E46 into the door and into the pocket as he flicks that car to angle to outside zone 4. Shanahan almost the whole of that GT86 in outside zone 4 as Espen Road kicks the clutch and tries to pick up the speed across the circuit, back into it once again on the transition to outside zone 6. The young Norwegian is not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure, as they go bumper to bumper across the line.
I can't do much more on the lead, man. That's some more votes for you for how to chase him, okay?
Well, here we go, they get the thumbs up all round from Marcin, our starlight marshal. He's donned the bow tie for the final battles of this evening as they get off the line. It's Espen Road to lead out. Conor Shanahan for a spot in the final 4 awaits, and Shanahan would love it nothing more than to be in there. But look at that, big separation. Now reins in the Norwegian, holds back ever so slightly. He's a little reserved. It's Shanahan, and then he goes for it. The big dive into outside zone 4, glues it together as he nudges Espen Road in that outside zone. Just to remind the young gun, he's still there, he's still with him as they fire into outside zone 6. Conor Shanahan's transitions don't make any sense. He's not going to give up without a fight, that's for sure, as he puts bumper to wheel across the line. Gives you goosebumps watching these two guys go head-to-head from two different parts of the world, from Norway and from Ireland. Here we go, side of left for Shanahan, right for Espen Road. Conor Shanahan gets one vote. It's Conor Shanahan getting the win, advancing through to the final 4.
But for right now, this is a battle I can't wait to talk about.
It certainly is a big battle, but there is a lot in it.
Yeah, this is
how it goes.
Give it to me.
If Jack Shanahan wins this battle, he secures 3rd place in the championship. If James Deane beats Jack Shanahan right now, not only does he start to move closer, but he has to then go and win this event to leapfrog Jack and win 3rd spot in the championship in 2025. Wow. So this isn't all over for James Deane, but it could be all over for Jack Shanahan. They're off the line. This means more to both of them than ever before as they fire in to this first outside zone. the wall. Unbelievable.
What just happened?
So what did happen was that on the first corner at the very end, we had a small bit of contact with James, and unfortunately it knocked the tyre off the rim. So then when I transitioned to the inside zone, obviously the front left tyre was still on the ground, so that was fine. But then when we transitioned back again, I had no tyre on the rim on the front right hand side. So then obviously I had no tyre patch on the ground, so then I had no grip, and that's why I understeered into the wall. Obviously it was disappointing, and I know lots of people said that the engine let go, the DBM Engineering Racing Brands, UJZ, but it did not. If you look down here, oil cooler got mashed up with the bolt to the front pulley. So it was just an unlucky turn of events basically. So even I knew that the engine wasn't gone, and that's why when I stopped, I left the engine ticking over. But yeah, obviously when the oil came out of it, we were worried then. So that's why it's on the engine stand. Last weekend, we were home, Lloyd Patterson came down with the permission from Jeroen just to take the sump off, double check the bearings. We run ACL bearings in the engines, and luckily everything was absolutely perfect. So we just put the sump back on and ready to go back in the car for LZ Fest. So yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't bad driving, it was just bad luck, unfortunately. So yeah, we were pushing, and that's what happens sometimes when you push, just touch too hard. So yeah, that's what happened, and yeah, back to the video.
The first time these two went head to head was in a stadium in Poland in 2018. And Conor Shanahan came out victorious. Who will do it? Will James Deane in his brand new Ford Mustang take down the 2025 champion? Or will Conor Shanahan prove to everybody he is worth it, he is the champion, and this is why he's here? They fire into initiation, James Deane goes for it, and look at Shanahan, he's not going to back down, he's already on the front wheel of that Ford Mustang as they come through the inner zone. Both guys risk it all on the wall as they fire into outside zone 4. Shanahan with Deane, there's no getting away as Deane in and out of the zone, pumping the back bumper along the wall as they fire into outside zone 5 and across the circuit to 6. Shanahan's with him the whole way. You can't even see him as they come through their own smoke. They flick the cars to angle for outside zone 7 and across the line.
Okay, I think the only thing you can do better than him in the lead is the last corner for sure. Like, you can do a better one right, and him to get in the zone before the zone starts and stay with the both of the last zones, okay?
The problem is seeing it, it's completely blind.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm just saying it's the only... His lead other than that seems pretty good. His full push, you have to give it a really good lead.
Oh, well, there we go, they're back on the line. It will be Conor Shanahan to lead out James Deane as they sit alongside each other. The door slammed closed, the cars bang into gear. Shanahan now leads out James Deane for a spot in the final waits on. The door pops open on James Deane's Mustang. Can he get a hold of it? He can, and he slams it close before initiation. Gets himself in to that first outside zone as James Deane now starts banging doors. Conor Shanahan, they fire through into outside zone 4. Deane holds back and now makes the dive. Now goes to the side of that GTA 6. Shanahan deep into the zone. They both bang wheels. They come from the centre of the circuit. Bumper to bumper transition. Deane onto the wheel, onto the door. There's no messing around. Shanahan is on a perfect line. Deane buries the headlight into the front of the car.
Not enough, probably.
You know, like, so Lee versus lead is probably the same, and Chase versus Chase is probably the same.
And they love it. This is what they've given their lives to.
They certainly have, and here we go. Start of left for Shanahan, right for James Deane. It's one vote for Conor Shanahan. It's going to be Conor Shanahan heading to the final of for Conor Shanahan. It's going to be Conor Shanahan heading to the final. Everything for these guys have come down to this. Shanahan has done it. He's won the 2025 Drift Masters Championship. But can he steal the deal? Can he seal it right now in front of Poland, in front of everyone watching online and in the house?
The moment these lights go off for the final set of runs in 2025.
Well, here we go. They're off the line and through the gears. It's going to be Korpolinski to lead out Shanahan for a spot on the top step of the podium, and they get into it straight away. No messing around as Shanahan fires his GT86 onto the door of Pavel Korpolinski. Brave transitions from the Irishman as the Polishman puts the bumper to the wall and leads them around the outside zone. They look for 5, they transition for 6. Shanahan goes for it. He's not messing around. He wants to get the job done right here, right now, as he goes for it once again. Both onto the wall and across the line.
This could be your final run of this Drift Masters season, and what a season it has been.
Well, here we go, the Polish flags are waving, the Irish flags are waving, everyone around the stadium is on the edge of their seat to see who'll be crowned the winner of round 7. Pavel Korpelinski creeps off the line, they slam through the gears, Shanahan to lead out Korpelinski for the final time in 2025. They hammer into that first outside zone, they both take a shallow line, they both want to drive away from each other. Korpelinski's on the door, they go bumper to bumper on the transitions. Korpelinski tucks up into formation on outside zone, he dials more angle on it than Shanahan does in outside zone 4. They fly through outside zone 5, and once again the transition makes no sense as Shanahan goes for it. Look at Korpelinski on the front wheel, he wants this more than ever as Korpelinski climbs the front wheel of Shanahan's 86 across the line.
What he had to do to just try and have a shot at winning this event. This is poetic, it is perfect.
Here we go, slide up left for Korpelinski, right for Conor Shanahan. It's one vote for Korpelinski. It's a one more time from Vernon. It's a one more time. We're gonna go at it again.
Epic to say the least. It's just, you know, Ireland getting to be there in Mondello and you know, seeing the roots of Irish drifting in full form in Poland one more time in the finals. A championship decided with insane results. And yeah, man, I don't know how else to sum up this year other than one of the best years of my entire life.
Scenes of the Shanahan pits, and you can see Jack giving Conor some advice there. You know, what more of a better spotter do you need than Jack Shanahan, a man that's just done it all, won events, won championships, and he now sits in the sidelines watching his brother on, hoping that his brother can win this event. Pavel Korpelinski will lead first. This is it. This is for the final of Drift Masters, Red Bull Drift Masters finale here in Poland. They fire in as Korpelinski leads them through. Shanahan onto the door already. Korpelinski turns the heat up to 11, goes close to the wall, hoping that Shanahan can't make it through, but he does. And Shanahan dials in the angle. Korpelinski makes an error, wobbles away from the wall, and that's the first chink in the armour we've seen from the Polishman as he fires in to outside zone 6. Shanahan's with him. They both wobble once again as Shanahan fires through the smoke, looks for Korpelinski, but he's out of the outside zone. Korpelinski not looking as good as he did. There's still one run in the bag left to go. This is the final run of the final of the Red Bull Drift Masters Grand Finale here at the PGE Narodowy in Poland. You go for it, that's what you do, and you go for it right now. You come off the line. Everybody here in Poland is on their feet, they're ready for it, they're excited for it as Shanahan fires in that GT86 into that first outside zone. Korpelinski goes for it, dials on the angle, almost goes backwards into that first outside zone. They come through inside zone 3, back onto it once again. Korpelinski can't shake Shanahan, they're on it door to door. Shanahan goes nice and deep into outside zone 4, but he now tries to drive away from the Polishman, but he can't seem to as he checks up, going into outside zone 6. A tag on the door from Korpelinski. They go wheel to wheel. Korpelinski trying not to make contact, and they shadow up the angle across the line. What an event, what a 2025 championship it has been. Well, here we go. Everything's off. This is it. This is for the final. This is for the top step on the podium. Who is the winner of round 7? Slide them left for Korpelinski, right for Shanahan, and it's going to be Conor Shanahan. Conor Shanahan wins round 7 of Drift Masters 2025.
Event almost for you. You are our 2025 champion. You have won round 7 of Drift Masters this year. What an incredible evening for you. I can see the emotions coming to your face. Can you give us a few words?
Yeah, just lost for words, to be honest. I was a little annoyed when I won the championship today. You know, there was a lot of hate online and it was out of my control. I wasn't the one who broke the Insect's car, and I felt sorry for him as much as anybody here in the stands or at home. So I said to my spotter, job on, let's show them why we're the champion. 3 wins, 4 podiums, what a year. I dedicate this championship to my team. Unbelievable, from start to finish, they proved it again. Not one problem with this car from the start of the season till the finish, until the axle yesterday, tires and fuel, all year long. My incredible sponsors, DBM Engineering, Race Winning Brands, for giving me an incredible engine package this year. Everybody who makes this possible, I can't thank everyone enough. I'm living the dream, what I wanted as a kid. We stand here as a 2-time champion. Drove hard tonight to make sure that we got the win. Korpelinski had me on the ropes, not gonna lie, but I knew if I could keep pulling off the clean lead runs that maybe there was an error coming on his side. But thank you everybody, Killivollen. I cannot wait to come home. I can't wait to come home and enjoy all this moment with you guys. To my friends, my family, my mom and dad, Jack for building one of the best drift cars that I've ever drove in the world. Actually, not one of the best, the best drift car in the world. What a night for the Shanahans. What a night for Ireland. Two-time champion. It does not sound real.
Conor, do you go back to the drawing board now, take a look at things, repower, get yourself ready for next year, or is it time for a break?
Yeah, definitely time for a break. I don't know what's next, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to, sit down and think about what the plan is, but, the goal of winning championships has never changed, and that will never change. And I feel like I'm driving better now than I ever have, and I feel like we've built an incredible, strong team in Europe what can go on to win many championships, whether it's me driving or Jack driving. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Poland, for one of the most memorable nights of my life alongside 2023. You guys have a huge heart for drifting. Vincent, congrats in second place. My brother, congrats in third. What a moment.
Conor, congratulations. You are the 2025 champion and our Red Bull Drift Masters final winner.
It is wild and it is inspiring that this family has come as far as they have.
It's incredible.
It is.
Absolutely incredible. I don't know what's in the water down there in Killivollen, but I'm going to go and take a sip out of the natural well, that's for sure, because I tell you what, these drivers, James Deane, Jack Shanahan, Conor Shanahan, have just been absolutely flawless, and you can see now.
We will see him on the top step, but tonight is not the case because that place is occupied by Mr. Conor Shanahan.
He certainly is. Well, there he is. Conor Shanahan takes the top step, takes the first place trophy, and accepts everything from everyone around and says, look at that. A sigh of relief, I think, was just exhaled from Conor Shanahan after receiving that trophy.
Yeah, and completely understandable. And now, Korpolinski, Conor, great driver, apparently not amazing with the old bottle.
Yeah, Naoki Nakamura as well, another driver. They're just struggling to try and pop that cork as the confetti cannons erupt over the stadium. Now made it down onto the track all around the edge of the circuit, all of the teams, and taking third step on the podium is Jack Shanahan. Hard-fought battle, a tough year, and not the way he wanted tonight to end off, but hey, that's motorsport, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that is the way it goes, and he truly does build, right now it's proven the best chassis, in Europe, potentially even in the world. And Jack Shanahan, not just an incredible driver, but obviously builder.
He won, he was leading the points in 2023. He won the championship here in 2023. And in 2025, he did it again. He led the points, and then he won the championship here under the lights of the PGE Narodowy. Poland, Warsaw holds a special place in the heart of Conor Shanahan. And look at this, the two brothers on the podium. And what a feeling that is for Conor Shanahan, a two-time Drift Masters champion.
He has proven he is one of the greats.
And that's it. Conor already absolutely doused in it. Can he get the top off this time? That's the big question.
There he goes. Jack beat him on that one.
Conor once again struggling.
I think they're doing it on purpose. They're gluing it down on him, but either way, the celebration, the streamers, the fans, everything. This is what a way to end a season.
So, this is it. Drift Masters 2025 has come to an end. As you can see behind me, this last night was a racetrack, and now it's just back to the concrete floor of the National Stadium in Poland, which is absolutely insane. Like, this event, like the logistics and the planning and the infrastructure that goes into it is absolutely insane. And yeah, it's very cool to see. Might be able to tell from my voice, we did have a few drinks last night. We celebrated because we won the championship with Conor, and I got third place. So quite a feat from the team, from ourselves, from everybody basically. Obviously it's by no means just mine or Conor's accomplishment, it's the whole team, because without all the boys keeping the cars going, without Corey getting us all to all the events, and everyone else behind the scenes that does everything to make all this possible, like the results that happened last night would not have happened ever basically. And yeah, it's quite cool that we got to celebrate it here in front of all these people as well. And yeah, it's been quite a good season. I feel like everybody had a tough season in a way. Not many people had a lot of luck, which is kind of a good thing, but I feel like a lot of people had a bit of bad luck, especially Peter Vincek yesterday, after his car let him down just over the finish line in the top 32 battle, and that was kind of all it wrote for his championship. So it just goes to show that in drifting you can have as much skill as you want, but unfortunately skill will only get you so far. You need a bit of luck on your side. That's kind of the joys of the game we play. The joys of the game we play. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you very much to everyone for the support this year. It's been incredible. I feel like this year has been a milestone for us as a team. I feel like that we've done everything that we needed to do to prove ourselves that we do probably have the best team of Drift Masters. By the looks, things, by the results, by how everything goes, and all that kind of stuff, which is absolutely unbelievable this year. So I couldn't be happier. And yeah, we also have the best fans, because the support has been unbelievable. It's been absolutely great. I appreciate you watching all the videos. We've been trying our best. Corey's been doing a great job, and they've just been getting better and better, and hopefully we can keep it all up and keep you entertained for as long as we can. But for me here in Warsaw, this is the end of Drift Masters, and it's quite emotional because obviously the year is good, but I'm kind of glad to get a few weeks off now and relax and regroup with everybody and see how the winter goes. But yeah, thank you very much, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.